Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another part of Kingdom Hearts 3. Let us continue as we explore Thieves and uncover of what's happening in its unraveling mess. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Treasure chest right here. And a food ingredient right here. Now that's a newly introduced mechanic in this game, which I will explain to him whenever we come to the part that explains it to you. Huzzah! And that's some good looking water. That's some good looking water, if I say so myself.
Someone help! Where did all these monsters come from?
How did you get up there in the first place?
Hercules!
How did you get up there?
Where are you?
Yuck! Oh no!
Oh, when there's a will, there's a way.
Help is on the way! We'll put these hotheads out! Hang on up there!
Huh? Who are you three? Where is Hercules?
Damn straight. They really want you to use flow motion here. And here's another team attack of Donald's, called Flare Force. There's all these fireworks all over the place. You need to cool it.
Thank you. You're so kind. Keep training, and one day you'll be great heroes, just like Hercules.
What are you, my mother?
Keep training.
Is it that obvious?
Just for you.
Hey! I think we all have a ways to go, but we'll get there together. Yeah, we will.
Go.
Break this guy's ankle. We're just gonna reveal, excuse me, a treasure chest right behind this wall. Oh snap. More ingredients everywhere right here. Slide on down here. Now the keyblades I have here basically function the same. They're not all one-to-one each other, but in terms of how they like, in terms of their transformation sequences, yeah, they're basically the same thing here and there. I'll do my best to explain as we go along. If I don't burn up in the process. Ooh, how was I not on fire? Take it. And yes, you can attack while running up on the wall, like so. Oh, that touched me, but this fire on my left didn't hurt me. I see. So you're a very peculiar fire. These guys try to ambush you, but I've seen all their tricks. Can't fool me with these teapots. Not for these guys? Hell no. Not yet, Donald. Chest right here. Dash across. So the air slide, the super slide. Super slide is just basically another form of giving you more speed every time you dash across with your air slide. How you do the air slide is you jump and then you press square. And depending on how many super slides you have equipped, you could go even further. Get rid of these guys. Serving a piece of these civilians. Ow. Now, the combat in this game compared to, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot more floaty. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it really depends on, you know, your preference. I don't mind it in this game. It took some time getting used to, but I found my way. I really have no preference between, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3's, like, combat system. Or I guess, like, gravity, physics. They do their own things and they accomplish what they need to accomplish. Kill these Heartless over here. So Heartless are basically entities without, obviously, hearts. Hearts are basically the soul of a person. If they don't have a heart, then they become heartless. The Heartless are just trying to get hearts in order to become whole again. Another item from this lady.
Thank you.
And there's different variety of enemies that we're going to come across soon. Not just the Heartless, but nobodies and another type of enemy. I'm not going to say which it is just yet. Not until we come to that world. Oh my gosh. A Mickey sticker? Mickey statue? With a cheese wheel? What is this? Is this some sort of fantasy? And there's gonna be a treasure chest over here with some ingredients. Bada bing, bada boom. Break this, get more money.
Ready? Here goes! Ready? Here goes!
Always find stuff to break. Just in case. Because you never know when you're gonna run out of items. And if you do, you're gonna be shit out of luck. A new Heartless introduced to the game. Arrow Heartless. Archers. They don't really do anything. I mean, they shoot arrows and stuff, but they really don't have any really tactical defensive strategies for their offense. They're pretty minuscule. Easy to take care of. Here we go.
Oh! Oh! Hurt! Sora!
Gotta help him.
Huh? More Heartless! You take them. We need to save these people. Hurt! Can you hold the building? No problem. Donald! Goofy! We gotta do
Indeed, we gotta do this as fast as shit, because we're under a time limit. If we don't get rid of all the Heartless under the certain amount of time, we're gonna have to start over from the beginning of this fight. But now we're introduced to Grand Magic. As you use magic to inflict damage on enemies, a gauge above the command menu will fill, and eventually produce a situation command for the same magic at a higher tier. This is called Grand Magic. Grand Magic does not require any MP to use. So you can see at the left side of the screen and the bottom left side of the screen, as I said before, the command menu shows you the icon. Okay, now a new mechanic introduced to the game called Form Changes. As you deal damage to enemies with your Keyblade, a gauge above the command menu will fill up and eventually produce a green form change command. press triangle to use the command. While form change, your combos will become more powerful and you will gain access to a devastating finishing move that can be activated by pressing triangle. The form change will end once you use the finishing move or after a set amount of time has passed. And there's different tiers of form changes you could go through, depending on the Keyblade, of course. And then the situation commands, you can either use the D-pad or the left trigger to cycle through the situation commands, depending on, you know, how you want to play your game. Now this song is a pretty banger too. I forgot what it was called, but it was in Kingdom Hearts 2. Ow. Yes, here's situation commands, but let me see if this guy's gonna attack me first. Like so, and then you block. So Sora turned red there, right? If you time it just right, you can do a reprisal. Reprisals is just another form of time your block just right and getting more damage out of the counter attack. Get out of here. Right here's second form right here of the Kingdom Keyblade. So the first, I guess, I don't know, strongest attack of this form for the first level is the stun impact. Basically, it's exactly how it sounds. You stun everybody around you. Then you have an opportunity to finish them off.
So long!
Just gotta be moving.
Back off! Doing great!
Right here's the finale, the level 3 of the Kingdom Keyblade. Ars Arcanum. Like so. Just gotta take my time right here. What? I thought I blocked it. What? Did you guys not see that? Looked like I blocked it. Sometimes if you're not in the right angle to block it, it just never works. But it looked like I blocked it, unless I blocked a little too early. Second time's the charm. Try to get Hercules back. Usually the flame force like to run away when they're, you know, taking care of their fire. And at that point, you just gotta go after them. Otherwise, you're just gonna replenish your fire. Get rid of this guy. It's gonna be a problem. And yes, you could hurt people, hurt the enemies while you do your transformation sequences with your Keyblade. It's not a ton, but it does damage.
Nice one, Sora!
It's over. And yet you actually can cancel out your combos. So like right here. Oops, not right here. That's a bad example. Let me see.
Yeah, you got him!
See if I can find a right enemy to do this at. So if I say I don't want to do my combo finisher, I could just dodge roll, like so. And that really helps out, especially if you're like, you know, kind of surrounded and you're just trying to get out of the way. And just trying to do, you know, do the maximum amount of damage while playing it safe, like playing the zone. That's one way to do it. I have to be aggressive right here just for a second. Yes, dodge rolling is important in critical mode, if you cannot tell. Goodbye.
Get the people out! Okay. Are you guys all right? You need to get to safety.
Hurry!
Go, quickly! Hercules! Huh?
There's man. You think he's done for good?
Oh, you scared us.
It's nothing. That's what these are for.
Here we go.
Oh wow, very nice. Full marks.
Go away!
No organization!
You're Zigbar.
All this altruism is giving me the warm and fuzzies. So then, does having a heart of light come with an extremely good insurance policy?
Just say what you mean.
Exactly, Sora.
Oh, but I did though. No good will ever come from putting other people first.
I was able to save Meg's life because I was ready to risk my own.
Because you've got friends in high places, you mean? Tricks like that don't fly for your average Joe.
What do you know?
No.
You weren't even there. If you were, you would admire a Herc's courage.
I don't admire one guy leaping into danger if it means someone else might have to jump in to save him. You're all just lining up to lose out. Dooming others to take the fall with you. Oh, and you can spare me the usual party line. Yes, hearts are powerful when they're connected. But if you put too much of that power in one place, some of those hearts might end up breaking. Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
Why would
Ever
I
take advice from you?
you?
As if. You don't have any choice but to follow this sweet little trail of breadcrumbs. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner. You're so close!
Hearts breaking. Whose heart?
That's symbolism.
Sora, don't let him bother you. He's just trying to get under your skin because he thinks he can. But we'll prove him wrong. We'll show him that our sacrifices haven't been for nothing.
You're right.
Besides, we're already proof enough.
We're a team! When we're together, we can do anything!
Yeah. What reward?
I do wonder. I know what he means. At least, I think I know what he means. But he's saying exactly what he's saying without actually saying it. And that's gonna be my little hint. It's obvious what he's talking about, but there's another meaning behind what Zigbar just said. But hopefully I'll explain it when we come to that part. Alright, so let's customize our guys right here. So they can stop using their abilities on themselves and their heals on themselves. So let's do Hercules, he's just gonna be himself. And Goofy's just, yeah. So every time you want to, let's say, you want to prioritize, your comrades, your allies, to heal you, then you just go down here to the customization menu, go down here to your friends, and just select everything off, depending on how you want to play, and how they should act, how they should behave. So I'm just gonna do Goofy. He's just gonna be himself. Hercules is gonna be himself, and Donald's just gonna be right next to me because he's the one with the most amount of magic. He has a better chance of healing me. But I will equip the items that were given to me and give them to Donald, Goofy, and Hercules. This Hercules has now joined the party. Ether MP, Ether MP, Donald, magic ring, because he's a magic user. Donald's a magic user. Goofy is all about the strength, so go based on their strengths, not their weaknesses. So potion, see Ether. Now Hercules, it's gotta be Ether. Bada bing, bada boom. And see what else do I have here. Take out the combo master because I do not need it. Because even though you think you might need to have the combo master, it's not really viable. Because imagine you keep swinging your Keyblade around, right? And then you miss the enemies. Like, imagine a boss fight. If you keep swinging your Keyblade around and then the boss fight is about to attack you, you're not going to react properly and you're going to get killed. Well, not get killed, but you're going to get hurt and punished for it. Now, let's see. Yeah, Dawn Till Dusk. So this Keyblade was featured on the Amazon pre-order list. So if you pre-order the game on Amazon, you got this Keyblade. And if you got the Starlight Keyblade, you had to play one of the minigames that is going to eventually be introduced, later on. You had to play a minigame in order to unlock this Keyblade, in order to get a code, so that way you could download the game before it came out. And so that's how I have these two Keyblades, or this Keyblade, these two Keyblades right here. And then the Midnight Blue, it's just another DLC Keyblade that was eventually released to the public. But they all relatively function the same. So let's see, make sure I have everything I need here. We should be good to go. There's got to be ingredients down here. More of these weird vegetables. Dun, dun, dun. I don't need to heal yet, necessarily. I like to just challenge myself and just not really heal a lot of the time, just to see if I'm really focused on the game. Alright, the next mini boss fight right here, the Rock Titan, I believe it's called. And now, a newly introduced mechanic to the game, attractions. While engaging enemies, you may see a green circle appear around one of them, whether it be on their head or their whole character model, whatever, it's just going to be a green circle. Attacking the marked enemies will cause an attraction command to appear. Press triangle to use the command. Attractions are wild, eye-catching attacks that strike a wide radius. Which ones appear depends largely on where you're fighting. Now this guy's got to do a stomp move, come in the back of him, attack. He's going to do a ballerina dance, attack. He has his minions around him too, but I don't really have to worry about them because they're kind of inconsequential. Block. If he does 2 swings, then that means you can block. He's gonna do a twirly ballerina. Now's your opportunity to attack. Block, come up behind, and attack. The prompts do change with certain boss fights. Oh gosh dang it. The prompt does change if you're given a counter attack option. It could be either circle or X. But it depends, really depends on the boss fights. I'm not sure if it applies to Heartless themselves, but boss fights for sure. Let's try this again. Gonna do the same thing again. Come up behind, and when Sora glows red, that means you blocked at the right time. That means you're gonna get a stronger counterattack out of it. But you gotta time it right. You gotta be at the exact same time they're about to attack. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Block, block. Here's my second form, Super Saiyan 2. Back again. Gonna stomp down. Come back from behind. Like so. Block. Attack. Oops. Well, this could work. And now, he should die right here.
I gotcha!
I'm the fucking best, baby! Yeah, a very easy mini-boss fight. As expected.
Nice job, Wonder Boy. We checked the whole area. It looks like everyone's safe.
The whole place is on fire.
We did what we could.
I'm kidding.
You heroes have been busy little bees.
Sort of.
Oh, look. More trouble.
It's Hades.
Let's go get his ass.
Herc, let's go!
Right.
Adventure, here we go. To the mountains. But there is a treasure chest over here with another Mickey weird looking logo right here. I don't get it. Funny enough, there's like an origin behind that that picture of Mickey's, icon, which I'll get into later.
Yeah.
Hopefully I will.
Yeah.
But everything has its purpose in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, if you spin around with a flow motion, you get more distance. So if it's like a big empty space like this, just use a flow motion, like one of the pillars, like so. A little quicker. And now we're given an opportunity to go back to the areas we previously visited based on the save points that were at those areas. That's the only time you're going to be able to go back to the areas that you previously visited if you saved on those save points. So if you're like looking for items, those foods, or just trying to level up your experiences, that's how you can go back to those areas. Yes, there's a shield. Did I equip my shield? Yes, I did. Do I give others? Yeah, I'll get somebody a shield belt. Why not? Why not? Get 2 of them. Well, why not give Hercules one? Yes, I guess so. Alright, synthesis materials. Oh yeah, I already explained it. I don't know why it appeared again. Ooh, a postcard. Gotta save one more time. And yes, I have like over at least 100 hours in this game. I probably had like 300 hours plus in this game. Because I just love it to death. But you'll see more and more why as we go along. Team attacks. Yeah, more team attacks. I just want to showcase everybody's play style. Because why not? I want to show everything this game has to offer, You feel me, guys? Oh yeah, so auto finish automatically triggered the finish command. I sneezed. Excuse me. But yeah, auto finish automatically trigger the finish command when the situation command's timer runs out in combat. And that's if you really want to hate yourself and just, want to waste a little more time. But, everybody has their own play style, so, whatever works for you, works for you. But it's not very reliable in critical mode. Another beer? Cheers. And it's not a strong beer, so trying to lay low for now.
We need to get to the top of the mountain and stop hating.
You got it, Goofy. And now we have the river.
That's odd. The river's never this full.
Right? I saw this in 2014. I believe it was one of the 2014 trailers of the game. I think it was D23 that they showcased the river in this section of the game. I thought, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. And it still does. It looks even better. Like, the more and the more the game was, like, showcased, with its trailers and stuff, like, before release, it looks better and better and better. Like, it got better and better with each trailer. It's insane. I don't know how Nomura and Code does it, but they did it. I'm not disappointed. But yeah, you could go on the river, float down it, or, have a cruise ride on the river if you choose to do so. And yeah. There's no real punishment if you go on the river, but, if you want to have some fun with yourself, go ahead. And there's a treasure chest on this foot.
Come on!
Oops. See, like, if I were to do the finish command, the ability, then that would happen. But I did not equip it. I just accidentally pressed triangle to get a treasure chest. This one should be akin to Goofy because he is the strength of our team. And magic user is obviously Donald, as I said before. So sorry if I repeat some of the stuff I, already made before. But it's really hard to, like, try to remember what I said before. Especially, like, when you're playing at the same time. You sometimes forget what you said previously, but I'll do my best to not repeat myself many of the times. Yes, they are weak against fire. If I can highlight it. There's a glare on my TV. Never played this early of video games, but it's Kingdom Hearts, so I gotta do it for myself. Ow. Ah! I'm trying to woo! I can't woo! And yes, if you died in a certain section and there was no save point, then you had to go back to the beginning of the area that you previously went to or started in. But how long have we been going on for? Seems like I've been going on for 30 minutes based on my stopwatch timer. But just gotta be sure. Yep, 33 minutes. So I hope you all enjoyed that part. And until next time, for another Kingdom Hearts 3 episode, stay safe, be beautiful, and I'll catch you all on the other side. Peace.